Healthwatch Devon is here to help people talk to the health service about the support they need for all kinds of illnesses and conditions. Mental health is one of those. It's been great in running this project to hear from young people who wanted to express their own views and experiences of mental health, and to see the really creative ways in which they've done that.
Our animation was about anxiety, and anxiety affects a lot of young people's lives today.
It was a beautiful sunny afternoon and Charlotte was walking home from school.
Being a young person is really difficult. There's all sorts of things that you're trying to figure out about yourself and about the world, and trying to do that while your view of yourself and the world is a little bit distorted is incredibly hard.
The main challenges would be stigma and I think fear and confusion. Lots and lots of confusion around what mental health is and what it isn't.
Really wanted to bring up the effects of depression upon individuals and upon the different types of depressions and anxieties that someone could feel.
Before still linger under her skin.
Part of what we're doing is to try and actually reduce the fear and misunderstandings around the term mental health. Mental health is something that we all have. Just as we all have physical health, we all have mental health. It's just about who we are as human beings. And we're trying to help people to understand that there is a difference between mental health and mental illness.
I think it's quite a taboo topic, like we don't know that much about it because no one really tells us much.
There's no kind of understanding of this. It's probably one of the worst things about modern society. The mental health services, different people to talk to, the whole kind of thing is most under-talked about. It's just criminal.
So the dance is basically about how grief can take over, and it's sort of, the happiness can sort of go, but it can also come back.
Parents are terrified of mental illness. Parents are terrified of talking about mental illness. They're scared that by talking about it, they'll create it. That somehow that you can pass on a mental illness by just mentioning its existence.
Stigma is unfortunately a huge problem when you talk about mental health, because 90% of people who have some sort of emotional or mental health problem unfortunately suffer from stigma and discrimination.
It's that stigma of you're mental, and people kind of do sort of freak out with that, being stigmatised with that, or hearing that. People don't understand it.
There's places you can go, there's people you can talk to, where are the places you can go, who are the people we can talk to?
It's about a young guy who'd lost his dad, and he's obviously got a lot of built up anger and emotions about it, and it's about his journey to try and discuss those feelings with others and make sure it's open, and he uses his friends along the way.
Hi. You alright?
No.
What's the matter?
I don't want to talk about it. I think we need to stop looking for illness. I think we spend a long time being absolutely terrified that someone is going to be really ill, and so all we look for are those really extreme cases. But actually, let's talk to everyone.
You can't see whether someone's suffering from mental illness because obviously it's mental and you can't see that. And I mean, like with physical illness, you go on, I know how to help you with that, and you've got a broken leg, let's take you to the doctor. But I guess it's harder with mental illness because sometimes you just can't tell.